My name is XBYM and welcome to Reflexx. Today we'll be looking at Hiko playing Raze on Split. Get ready for crystal clear comms and 5-head utility use from Hiko and his teammates. Holding 2A, 2 mid and Cypher B is considered as default positioning on Split. You may choose to place one player in mid vents later on, once you have better armory. Defending it with Sage and Brim is one sure way to stall any incoming push, which we will see later in the rounds.
If they push mid, molly mid, okay. I'll use my slows after.
Some here, some here.
Couple mid.
The bomb was dropped for Zay.
Jet, it's on. There's Jet and 2 more.
This is outside and not pushing it.
Hiko hears Spike being dropped in sewers and immediately calls it, while his teammate got info on 2 players mid.
You have the cross, Phoenix, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure that important positions are being held after you rotate.
Yeah, one more smoke.
Camera and mid.
There's a Cypher cam, yeah. I'm slowing down after the smoke.
This guy's trying super hard, I love it.
LP. Nothing there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, they're
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Slowing down again, pushing.
Peeking right before Brim smoke drops is a great tactic as people don't expect it.
Oh no, two.
One running up sewer to peek mid, like 2 or 3 of them.
Hiko hears 2 people running through sewers and gives info to Sage, which results in them picking up 2 easy kills.
Stand up low wall. Stand there. I'm gonna pull us up. Yep. Let's take 3
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Got one.
One
Nerding.
enemy remaining.
Nice boost. Big time nerding.
Ah, I see the spot. That was a work of art.
Why not buy Deagle on B?
Watch and learn from Phoenix how to get all the value from an operator.
But probably he gets 0 kills. So you don't want to, if you're playing a spot where you have to hold like close angles, probably don't. You probably want to buy.
So I can...
That guy, Jet mains on 2020 lol.
Yep.
You have the cross, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
This Phoenix rushes the A peak, kills their Jet. Oh my
Nice.
god.
Can you
Smoke to go heaven maybe? That's
You can rotate, I got this.
one ran in B.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Last guy was heaven, I think, yeah? Ace it, mate.
You want to double pick? He's up a ramp.
Yeah.
I'm watching at the bottom.
Ace it, Phoenix. Oh, nice round.
Nothing mid. Oh, they dropped the bomb. B main.
A.
Yeah, like
Smoke it.
Yep. Enemy spotted.
I got one. And I got killed.
Okay.
The power of spamming through smokes with good crosshair placement and spray control. Peeking as soon as Brim's smoke goes down allows him to see an enemy pixel, while they had to react to his tracers and shoot back.
Their Brim is also in mid somewhere. I don't know how where he died
Can you
from.
throw the gun away, like sewers? Like,
This guy needs to not die. It's really bad if he dies here.
there's a cam, watch out. You smoke. One in garage.
Left.
Who's your main? Normally, if I'm playing in like 5-stack, like comp, I'll probably play Breach most of the time. I'm also pretty good with Cypher. I just don't like playing Breach or Cypher on stream because it's a little boring. Breach is just frustrating to play at high level because sometimes people, like, sorry, in just competitive, like not like 10-mans or not like customs. Because people sometimes don't really listen to what I say, and it's just like, okay, well, why am I playing this agent that's a support agent if you're not gonna like listen to the strats? They have Brim ult. I'm actually gonna back off from here. I'll go run to B heaven.
Always be aware of enemy ult charges and which ultimate abilities are online. Brim can easily clear and kill anyone in mid vents with his orbital strike.
They also might try to come heaven with their molly, so I'm gonna have to actually, or their...
Oh no, they're holding ramp and up.
One cross. Jet cross.
Can you take my middle?
One's already heaven. One's already heaven. He could be broke.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you. Go trade.
I'm just going ropes for my teammate.
Okay.
One's heaven. Coming in.
Satchel out.
Joke's over! You're dead!
One came in.
Even though Hiko did everything right, sometimes you just get got. He rotated in time to hold A push, but unfortunately could not get any value of his ultimate, because Phoenix killed Cypher moments before Rocket exploded. He then lands into Molly and is forced to fight Phoenix.
Under heaven, the altar. He's under heaven, the body.
30 seconds left.
Sorry.
No, shoot it.
Heaven and B main.
Standing.
One up, one heaven.
Amen.
One side, one aim.
Oh man, we could have won that. Should have pushed there. Also didn't get a kill, so I didn't get a renade. That kind of
You
sucked.
will not kill
Spike
my
planted.
ally.
Oh, what's he shooting at, mate?
That was my bad. You know, he ulted under the heaven.
Together, we will bury them under their transgressions.
I still
Come on,
have a
let's
res.
go. Watching here. Enemy spotted.
You can drop.
Like 4 outside A. Might push this.
Yeah, it sounds like they're crossing
Get the
heaven.
cross.
Yeah, Molly.
Cross.
I'm gonna leave you
A.
here.
Getting orb.
Phoenix got info on 4 enemy players with his ult. As soon as they lost control of Orb Zone, they called that enemies have crossed into ramps.
Get out of my way.
Nice. I'll kill you. Wait.
One more B main.
Yeah.
The op. I hit him for 62.
I'll leave.
Last player standing.
Both sides, both sides.
This guy's just sitting on brimstone all forever. It's kind of crazy.
Both sides.
Spike planted.
He ulted to not die to your ult? I don't think so, because he was under heaven. And I mean, he wasn't even in my line of sight, so.
Cage trigger.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
My eyes. Cage trigger.
Wrong button, I think, or. He's home. He wasn't ready.
Despite things not going as planned, that was a good example of aggressive cage use on Cypher that not a lot of people do. Cages are great smokes that also give you info when enemies push it. Abuse it!
Watch her B, Dave.
Yeah.
There's no more noise.
I heard them run and then reload and walk towards servers.
You wanna actually rotate? I will wall in 2 slows. Just slowly rotate, don't make noise.
Should go towards heaven, Brim. Like, just
Maybe
give
I'll
mid.
Yeah.
I
They
wall
could
it
already
now.
be heaven, I think, right? He could have timinged you? Probably not.
No, they.
One's here.
Like,
That's orb.
Smokes A?
Coming A.
rotate.
Are they coming in? Tell me.
Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah, a lot.
30 seconds
They
left.
killed one. I think
I heal you, come.
For you.
the Phoenix was there, and then the Sage
Use your
didn't see.
damage recap to give you additional info. Hiko sees that he dealt damage to Phoenix with his nade, but he was unable to see Sage or dealt her any damage, which means she probably rotated into ramps.
Spike planted.
Why is he pulling his pistol out? Okay. Can you pull your gun out real quick? Press 1. Okay. I just wanted to see. Good job.
See what?
I wanted to see how many bullets you had. It's quiet today.
Nothing here, nothing here. Dude, nothing mid.
Careful
Check.
B maybe this round.
Yeah.
They might have.
Smoke.
Smoking it.
They might not have very
Smoking
much
it,
good
then wall
guns.
it. Go through. Yeah, one out already. On site.
Nothing mid.
Yeah, she's only 2. 1 HP on site.
I'm gonna wall.
Is she back right or?
Yeah, she's in the back corner, guys.
Another proof of voice comms being overpowered. Maybe they should remove them from the game to make it an even playing field for deers and people that don't use voice chat.
No.
Colorful kill.
One it's.
Satchel out.
One more sight. One more sight.
Jet. No, it's behind the wall.
I made this wall.
They're both there.
One enemy
They're
remaining.
there as well. Nice.
Put down, Dora. I will see you again.
Yeah, instantly.
A lot. Mid.
Yeah, they are.
About time.
Read them like a book.
I read them like a book.
I know.
It just took this brimstone 6 rounds to use it. I don't know why. They have a camera close mid. It's like up on the top left. Yeah, you saw it. Did you kill it?
I didn't get it yet.
Okay.
I'll wall on your contact.
Is Jet the worst agent? Yeah.
Watch out, Phoenix healthy.
Yeah.
But they might be gathering back to A maybe.
I'm scared of him just flashing this.
You can go. You can
The
smoke
the
rotate
script
for-
here is for them to fall back to A and run into
Yeah, I'm
A
gonna
with
wall up and you can rotate
ults.
for the walk. Yeah.
smokes at
Coming.
A.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Script.
Jet it's
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Let's push ramp together, come.
I let him up.
Pushing side ready.
I
Lot
know
side ready.
exactly
One top
what-
sight. They're like 3 in sight. They're really, really low, dude.
A perfect read on enemy strategy, where after a failed mid play, they all went A instead. Jet tries to smoke heaven, but instead creates a perfect smoke for Hiko, where he can see enemies, but they can't see him.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Nice. Oh my god. I whiff my spray, you whiff your spray, everyone whiffs
Yeah, I
whiff and
know.
sprays.
Yeah.
You cannot crouch in this game, but it's so I don't like it.
Come here.
You should rotate.
That was trolling. Didn't come through yet. They're still at the back.
They have to go to the all there.
Probably
Probably.
Zoo. We can peek this together.
One's camping on the right.
One enemy remaining.
The Brimstone was here. I hit him for 51.
Do not
Nice.
fight us.
I see the spike.
Is Pepega shoot enabled? Yeah.
Not
My
yet,
sensitivity is
not
like too high to be a really consistent operator. I can hit some weird shots, but
Enemy spotted.
Yeah.
they have Rez and they have Jet ult.
He's in market. There's one. Yeah, there's one.
I've
Teammate.
been hiding in this storm. That's a Stewart.
So I can stop falling.
Up one mid.
I still have my red.
Actually, I might shade towards B this round again. This is just weird today.
That was in market.
Yeah, one more smoke or you done?
I'm done. No, I don't want anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna wall up soon.
You have if they start coming in, yeah?
Yeah.
You do the
Oh,
same
the camera's
sometimes,
here?
my dude. Never. Yo, X mix, I think the tier 1.
Molly ropes.
Yeah. I slowed them down. I mean,
We walled them.
Brim is
I have 2 more slows.
What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna throw it off this back wall. My grenade should bounce back if they try to wall go to take it. Should
Slowing
just
down.
dunk on them. He has a trip right here too, so I'm trying to wait for his trip to be. Someone mid. He's over your wall, yeah.
30 seconds left.
Return to dust. Satchel out. Eliminate.
I just gotta jump through this one.
Coming back.
Fire's
Nice.
out.
Nice.
The Sage and these last 2 were mid. They're running through the ropes, I think.
Oh, I should not be dead. 30 seconds. No
I got A.
10 seconds left. One
Nice.
enemy remaining.
Timing, chat. You like that timing.
The true power of Brim and Sage on mid. After chain smoking mid for about 30 seconds, Sage walls mid and still has 2 slows. Even if Hiko died to their push in heaven, they would barely have enough time to plant. Try to communicate with your teammates and use controlling utility one by one in situations like these.
So they had 10 seconds left or something, so I just naded as I heard, especially after that Sage peeked me. It was pretty, I mean, they had to rush B or they just lose, so. They either get killed by my nade, or they run away and they save.
Get out of my
Nothing
way.
mid. Nothing mid.
Some towards this side.
Smoke and rotate.
Coming A.
Precision.
Nice.
You will not kill my
Okay, elbow.
ally.
Joke's over. You're dead.
You can, I'm killing you.
Bomb buddy.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Probably push sight. No, it's on the left.
Flawless.
Nice, good job.
They have seen our power.
To be clear, in Valorant, shooting matters. You
shot.
don't kill with abilities. Yeah, for sure, dude. Never get ability killed, especially with Raze. If you get an ability kill, you're just obviously just better at the game than everyone else.
Slowing down
To
heaven.
the side. One to the side.
Throw this and run in with it. Heaven. Dunking on him. One ran into this smoke heaven. One's elbow, I think I saw him.
One side.
Side.
Heaven and screens.
On side.
One down.
Side.
One's still heaven.
Planning for ramp. You can stay ramp.
No more charges.
We have a camera still. This guy should get a camera
Stay
up.
ramp.
One enemy remaining.
I don't know where he is.
It's flank.
Making a good- he's
Flank,
ramp.
flank. We have a camera.
In this round, we saw great utility usage from both teams. The push started with Brim using 3 smokes on ramps, haven, and in front of screens. This obstructs a lot of enemy view and forces them to move into other positions. Then, Sage follows it up with her slows to make those rotations take a little bit longer. Hiko, seeing that Brimstone was in upper cubby, tries to go for some chip damage with his nade and forces him to go back into haven. Enemy team, on the other hand, used the Phoenix Molly to stall their push, and then Brimstone smoked it shortly after. Unfortunately, by the time Sage had rotated, they have already entered the site. She could have slowed here, but got instantly dinked instead.
Yeah, it's fine. Peek on Cosmic's contact. Cosmic peek and then Sage peek on it when he shoots.
Yeah.
player standing.
Nice. Good job, team. Well played, well positioned, well aimed.
Alright, let me set things straight. No one likes backseat gaming, but if you're able to provide constructive comments during the round, then do so. In this case, both players were left in a 2v1, but weren't talking to each other. So Hiko stepped in and helped them secure the round.
This unrated? No, this is comp. I heard him pushing mid, maybe.
Okay.
An A site.
I'm getting 1D by a Jet main that insta-locked. He's 5 and 12 before that. I'm mad.
Yeah, come in.
Oh.
He could
Get
be A
CT,
ramp. Yeah, I'm walling it off for you.
Jet, heard you talking mess. Okay, chat, settle down now, settle down. Omega will come back time.
I'll see.
Do I one-tap this guy here? He's gonna be probably playing the same angle. Send him through smoke, line it up. Oh, this guy's like left. I can maybe try to go B and I can kill all his junk.
Okay.
Send a child in, see if he's putting camera trips out. Yep, got one.
I'm gonna slow down the side.
They saw 3 of us.
Make sure to call what info did the enemy team get. In this case, Cypher saw 3 people, including the bomb, which means enemy team will be rotating fast. Play around Cypher tripwires with damaging abilities like Sova's Shocks or Raze's C4 and Roomba.
So let's go in front.
One out heaven.
Out of charges.
Insight.
Running for money.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go.
He's inside, inside.
Back default.
I'm walking in the smoke. I have a headshotting.
He's flanking. Oh no.
I think he's T-tapped.
He's default.
First
Let's go. Up into
What I need
D.
is
I go
spare
to
parts.
Good deco, bro.
Good deaglemanship.
match point.
Good movement, good everything, team.
have things to do.
Let's see off kills. This is why I don't.
Shooting a fucking wall. Dashing
Come
away.
on, let's
I don't
go.
get it.
Get out of my way.
I have a res. You guys can.
That's why I don't off chat. You wanna see? Well, one's heaven. He just got hit by your slow.
He heard me.
It's there.
I was res.
One's. I think he went out heaven. You have a res? Say less.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get to order if you want. Come on, it's right side ramp. Right side ramp.
Healing.
Have it there for you.
Oh my god.
I don't think we can get flanked. I'm holding the jiggy from top. He's gonna try to get the gun probably.
Eagle
Nice.
eye.
They double flash ramp
Heal.
underneath, I think. Yeah, underneath dead. I have ultimate. One.
He's up heavy.
Got him, got him.
He go above you.
What do you mean above you?
No, it's okay. It's my bad. I want to res.
One enemy
He
remaining.
was.
No, you were.
Be chill a little bit.
He's having off angle. You can just res me and bait my body or something.
You go
Yeah,
red.
It's last round. Maybe just wall me off just to be safe. I don't know. I have my ult too.
30 seconds left.
Your duty is not over.
You could be on top of the wall killing me here.
Let's go, Kevin.
So what I miss?
Yeah.
You guys got 20
You
seconds.
run? Can you run? Go, you're 1 HP. Go.
Deep heaven.
Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe for more gameplay analysis and join our Discord if you are looking for a friendly community to play Valorant with. We will be organizing practice sessions with coaches, scrims and community events. I hope you all are having a great weekend.
Can't off, by the way. You died because you didn't off.